Hello my friends and welcome to episode 20 of our Football Manager 2019 Let's Play with Glasgow Rangers. Since the last game we have played 5 games. We lost 2-1 to Kilmarnock, a Greg Kilty goal and an actual Werner own goal early on. Not overturned by us. We did get a late sort of consolation through Borna Barisic's penalty. We absolutely battered them in this game. In fact, I'll show you the match stats. This was absolutely insane. There were like 6 clear-cut chances to 1. All those shots to 2 on target, and all the shots to general shots, and we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Really frustrating game to watch. We then played St Mirren. A John Hughes hat-trick gave us a 3-0 victory before we played St Mirren again. It took 2 penalties this time. Barisic and Jadis on the score sheet with those penalties. Stephen McGinn scoring for St Mirren early. Casey Palmer gave us a 1-0 victory against Motherwell, and a Borna Barisic penalty again gave us another 1-0 win against Hibernian, and that takes us into the second leg, not really flowing in goals, needing a win away from home against Atletico Madrid. Perfect. So we go into this game with the league table. I'm just going to show you, I know it's a Champions League game, but I'm going to show you the league table just so you can see what's going on. We're quite a bit away behind Celtic. We've had 4 draws and 4 defeats, which isn't that bad of a season. It puts us 7 points clear of Aberdeen and comfortably ahead of 4th place Hibs, which now gives us Europe League qualification for next season. The league, let's be honest, is gone. Celtic have only dropped 3 points with 3 draws all season, and that squad they've got just isn't going to let up anytime soon. The hope is that, for me really, is that they've spent all of that money on loans and they can't afford to maintain that team next season, and it gets easier again. Despite them having the Champions League money, hopefully we can invest well. We do need a goalkeeper and a striker. We're going to get straight into the game now. I will see you all pitch side. We come into this game with 19 available players and 18 to select. So Jamie Murphy, the only available player not selected. We've gone with Robbie McCrory in goal, with Juranovic, Golden, Katic and Barisic as the defence. Ross McCrory in front holding things up, with Arfield and Jadis ahead of him. Marin, Solomon and John Hughes given the nod for this game with his hat-trick a couple of games ago. His form's been fairly good, he's been involved in other goals as well, so gave him the nod over Alexander Isaac. At worst, it gets him some game time at this level, which will help him develop, because there's something about the kid. We've also had our youth intake. There was no outstanding players, which is why I'm not shown yet. Maybe I've signed maybe 5 or 6. I'm just hoping just to bring in, develop a little bit, knock on for a profit. Although I think even getting a profit for them might be a bit difficult. We will see how they develop though. Maybe get a couple of backups out of it at best. Golden back to McCrory. That is almost the clearest back pass I have ever seen. The game's just not giving it. McCrory took a touch and then the refs let him pick it up. Oh well, works out for us. McCrory to Jadis, back to Ross McCrory. Arfield, Jadis. Oh, that's launched forward into the channel for Manor Solomon. Can he get a decent ball in? He can. Antonio Marin. 1-0. That's the away goal gone. Perfect start for us. It came from a back pass. It wasn't given as a foul. I'm not going to complain though. But reality is, this goal should never have happened. We've built this from that back pass. Solomon with a good ball in, over the top. Marin in space with the first time volley. No chance for Jacob Black. And it's in the back of the net. It's Jano Black. I've just called him Jack, haven't I? Jano Black is what I meant to say, of course. 1-0 up though. Good start. And off we go to the races. Barisic booked. Juranovic booked. Ironically, one of the positions that we were strongest in, both Walker Peters and Thawa on the bench. It's cleared away and it's over the top for Anton Griezmann. Can Katic get a tackle in? He can't, but Robbie McCrory stands tall, gets it away, gets a good fist of it away so it goes into the corner and Juranovic can pick up and end the highlight. Stress free for us. We're going to just give a shout and just give a concentrate. Probably get a bad response from that, yeah, overwhelmed. Can't remember the last time I got a good response from a concentrate, but Robbie McCrory did indeed concentrate for that corner as he came out and collected. Since I came back on, I've not seen a goal from a set piece, so I was saying that I had all these set piece tutorials and I didn't want them to have broke my tactics. We're not scoring any real goals, and we're not scoring anything from set pieces, which is where a lot of our goals came from previous. So our set piece tactic just doesn't seem to be working out. I might need to readjust that. Forward for Jadis. Manor Solomon. Oh, I was celebrating as that went wide. So close for Manor Solomon. Our player's still overwhelmed by that feedback, but that's finally gone away. Back to Jano Black. Keep calling him Jack. I don't even have J-A-K in my head for some reason now. Thomas Partey had a phenomenal first leg game in towards Gelson Martins. Over the top for Diego Costa, who's got behind Connor Goldson. It's in the back of the net. But at least right now, as it stands, it would go to extra time rather than, just away goals. I don't know. It's a good ball, but Goldson switches off, and Diego Costa in that channel behind him takes all the time that he needs, and it's in the back of the net. No real chance for Robbie McCrory, but the mistake was there made already by Connor Goldson not paying enough attention to his runner. Borna Barisic is tired, so I'm going to bring him off at this half-time interval. And I'm just going to give a, just a good, I've got faith in you kind of thing. And then we'll make that change. Talib Salah on for Borna Barisic, who I really don't want to sell. There was that interest from China. There was a couple of bids. I can't remember how much they were. Declined them both anyway. It would take me a lot of money for me to sell Borna Barisic, I think, because replacing him, and I've been scouting for replacements. There's one that I've got lined up that would be a decent replacement as Diego Costa puts it in the back of the net straight from kick-off. That's not ideal. That's not how we wanted to start this half. But either way, as I was saying, it would take a big bid for me to consider it, because it's so difficult to replace them. And I've got a couple lined up that I would be able to get in that would be sort of reasonable in terms of how he goes forward and attacking, but we would lose the set pieces for no gain on the sort of normal game time play. That's a well onside ref. We don't need to be seeing that replay. But my hand's not on the mouse, so we're going to watch it. They have had the sort of last sort of half hour of this game. I'm going to give a shout after this. Highlight as it came off the post. Party, it's offside. Right, let's get creative. See if we can get something. Oh yeah, there's about 4 of them offside here. Clear offside, good decision by the linesman. Easy decision for him to make though. Juranovic in towards John Hughes, cleared away, back to Juranovic. Jadis. Arfield. McCrory. Juranovic again. Back to Ross McCrory. Jadis. Oh, it's a great spraying ball across for Thawa. Solomon, can he get a decent ball across? It's come to Marin, it's off the post. It's summed up our luck with the amount of chances I've seen created like that. Exactly like that. Not necessarily falling for Antonio Marin, but anyone. And the amount of them that I've seen missed in the last sort of 5 games has been absolutely unreal. We're going to bring Isaac on for John Hughes. Give a change of pace up top. See if we can chase this game. Isaac's the man that I would like to do that with. Come on. Need a goal. One more goal is all it needs, because we get the away goals with ourselves now. Get creative is sent. We're going to go attacking. And we're going to bring on Jordan Jones. Just to get, just a bit of fresh legs, take away that yellow card. My head said bring off Jadis, but I've got no central midfielder on the bench. As I say, we had 19 available players. And Jadis has actually had quite a good game, he sprayed balls out here and there. Done well for us. It's Thomas Partey, that's the game over. We're out. I think it was his header in the first game as well. They got them level. Who's on him this time? Is it Goldson that's on him again? It is indeed, I think. Not ideal at all. It's game over. But, we made the last 16. More than what we expected in our first visit to the Champions League in a long time. And if I remember correctly, we did have quite a tough Champions League draw. at virtually every stage. I can't actually remember now how it went, but we're out. Picked up a decent bit of prize money. We've got some money to spend. And that sort of ends any dream of progressing. Well, it does end any dream of progressing further in this competition. 92nd minute goal for Man City to go through there. You can't write football sometimes. We're going to come back in 1 game's time for Celtic. And I think that is going to be a big one. Celtic at home. We lost to them at Parkhead earlier in the season. We've got a double header again. In fact, we'll do a double header next episode. Will we do a double header or we'll do them in the 2? Let me have a think and I'll come back next episode with that. But either way, we're coming back for Celtic or a Celtic double header. And then we'll probably have the Aberdeen game as well. I don't know. But I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Frustrating result, but expected. And I'll hopefully catch you all next time.